Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Melos Machina, where we are continuing our adventures in Jowdek with these brave adventurers. Hello, friends. How
Hello.
Brave is the word.
Normal human smile.
Normal human smile. What, not coming from you?
Normal human smile.
There's only one normal human.
Yeah.
True, not normal.
We are back again, ladies and gentlemen. We are well caffeinated, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
We've missed you all, and I have missed you all as well. I don't think we have too many announcements other than the ongoing announcement of the continuing sponsor of Melos Machina, Cantrip Candles. Ben, take it away.
Hello.
Hey.
Thank you, Cantrip Candles, for your continuing support of Melos Machina. And for those of you at home, when you're watching this, it's going to be like the end of summer, early fall, question mark. I know. Sorry about that to make you remember that. Anyways, I thought I would pitch some pretty delicious summer into autumn scents, starting with Hifmari High Desert, which is absolutely delightful. If you like Joshua Tree or, any part of the American Southwest, you would like that with notes of red clay and sagebrush. It is so good. You can also enjoy Selenite Outpost, which has notes of garden mint and curry. I know it sounds, it's got a little bit of a foodie vibe, but it's not gourmand.
Not too much.
So it's just enough to be like, ooh, what is that?
It doesn't make me want to eat it.
But it does.
I know. It does make me hungry when I pour it.
Oh, yeah.
And then soon will be the return of Autumn Festival. So mark your calendars because that will be coming out shortly. And that's delicious. It's
That one I
notes
do want to put in my
of
mouth.
decaying leaves and pumpkin spice and apple cider. So enjoy this transitional season.
There we go.
Hey.
Words.
We
You
do
can
have
use
roots here.
the link that is in our description box or in chat, depending on where you're watching this. And you can use our code APAC for a discount at checkout, as well as giving us a little bit of kickback. So thanks again, Cantrip Candles. Go to cantripcandles.com and get your candles.
Get them candles.
Back to you, Scott.
Oh, thank you, Ben.
And don't
All right.
eat them.
Do not eat them. It will. Well, with that, players, are we ready to jump back
So
into
ready. All aboard.
Melos Machina? When last we met our adventurers, still riding the rails, we began with Aaron, who, when trying to find a way to speak to the Ashtons, found the siblings to be both unpleasant and uninviting, but was able to give them a bit of a warning as to their luggage being tampered with. Meanwhile, Iken and Duathi made headway with the miners, discovering that the workers of the Ashton mines had gone on strike due to disappearances in the newly discovered adamantine mines. While returning a pilfered ingot of the rare material and leaving a bit of a nasty message, the group was interrupted by Leonard Ashton, who had arrived to check in on the luggage. And after a minor confrontation with Iken, revealing a bit of a darker side about himself,
His kink.
Darker side. No shame.
No shame?
No shame. Just
during
deep
Leonard's
concern.
absence, however, Finn found a way first into the mind and then the company of Regina Ashton, who, with a very cryptid and potentially loose offer of employment, was placed on the table before the two siblings were reunited and then violently departed. Now, over halfway through their journey on the rail, the party reconvened, rejoined by Andy, who had received an open invitation from her new friend Rixa
My new bestie.
to her workshop in Neroth Cadril.
Definitely doing that, right?
Yeah.
After a quick meal, the party opted to return to their cabin to discuss in private what steps they should take with their newfound knowledge. Iken, as you open the door to the cabin,
Right.
you take a listen, and you hear no sounds from the neighboring cabin. It appears as though the walls are thick enough.
Great. I was so comfortable before this. Okay. I shut the door back again. We seem to be able to speak freely-ish in here, but we shouldn't be too loud, but we should figure out what our next steps are when we get in to Nerth Caudrel, how we want to get to Lockheed, if there's anything we want to look at between there and there. Because I don't think we have the whole picture yet to just run headlong into stopping a cult.
Well, if the pathways from Nerth Caudrel to Lockheed are commercially traveled, then it shouldn't be too hard to navigate and discern the proper direction to go. Though, I have a heavy suspicion that any and all traffic from Nerth Caudrel to Lockheed might be heavily under watch. So it might be best to avoid known pathways and traverse the outlands between the two.
The map,
Right. It's over there.
get it out of your bag, Finn.
Get the freaking map.
Oh my god, that candle's so
Start like taping it to the bottom of your chair.
There were no
It was
ruins
there the whole time.
to the south. If we were to go along the banks of the lake, closest were to the north, although seemingly out of the way. I also, regardless of whether the routes are watched, I'd rather not walk into another town empty-handed with no plan, no contacts, no knowledge of what's going on. If we can equip ourselves with any information before heading to Lockheed, I think it might behoove us.
I mean, as much as it pains me to say, the Ashtons do offer an in with knowing how those machinations work. They'd probably be a similar echelon to the Plavertons, so they may understand the flow from place to place. We can also help the miners who have a different kind of information. The people who are more likely to join things like they did in Venture. I'm not saying that there weren't a bunch of like rich folk in the cult, but it seemed like a lot more working class people.
I agree.
know, as much as I know we're currently having some minor suspicions of the Plavertons, Sylvie was very nice, regardless of whether or not she's, not anyone we could trust. I bet we could call on her when we get there.
For sure.
If she's
As
in
long as
town.
she's back.
Yeah. I'm not saying necessarily that we trust her, but she's a contact there.
That's
She
fair.
would know things.
Yeah. Have we considered the calling of Venture potentially was meant to cause that civil unrest there? There seems to be some civil unrest with these miners. There could be cult activities going on near the Caudrel.
I know
True.
that's sort of a thing that we've considered.
Well, and we mentioned that some of the people who went missing in Venture, we ended up finding a couple of them, but
Right.
it might not be creatures that are taking them. It might be the Dark Beacon.
Well, I, for one, would certainly like to hear out the Ashtons. I'm not interested in working for them in particular, unless it helps other people or furthers our goals, but
I think, if anything, they'll be able to shed some light on the nature of the disappearances, and that might eliminate the correlation
I
or
agree.
the causation
Yeah.
of these disappearances and whether or not it's tied to the Beacon whatsoever. I agree, while they might be difficult to obtain their trust, they will be heavily inclined to shed any ill-favored image of this occurrence whatsoever. So
Yeah, they're pretty miserable, but they also do seem to know at least a little. At the very least, Regina, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like she at least knows what's going on.
She might be pulling the strings, but she might be reticent to divulge any helpful information to us unless we provide useful deeds to her.
Yeah.
I will say we do have the vantage here because we know what their pain point is, which is they want that mine open.
If they want the mine open, they're going to have to figure out what happened to the people in there.
Mm-hmm.
Those people are not going to go to work otherwise, and so this could be a moment where we actually help everybody.
Could
But-
be.
We don't want to make enemies of the Ashtons.
No,
No.
we're doing them a service.
Exactly. If
No,
we figure
but-
out what is causing those people to disappear.
They might provide conditions they wish we to operate under, which might contradict assisting the miners. If you're looking to thread the needle, Dorothy, we need to be very aware of what that would cost us.
I know. I don't think that I am able to hurt those people or do them any ill. They're good people, and the Ashtons are. I don't
People.
like them. Alternatively, again, if we can kind of help everyone a little bit, you know, because it seems like those people. It's not that they don't want to work; it's that they don't want to work while people are disappearing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dangerous
So-
conditions.
If we don't like what the Ashtons are asking of us, turning down the job won't make enemies of them.
No,
In
absolutely
fact,
not.
it would probably be in fitting with what their expectations of me are, knowing my father. So, I'm happy to fall on the sword there.
Do you mean that your father is not good at what he does, or that he speaks ill of you?
Ah, the latter.
Okay.
I think we need to understand their terms and their expectations. Meanwhile, in Nerith Codral, before departing for Lockheed, I think, of course, stocking up on supplies and, guidance really is to be needed as well. So, while I don't necessarily know where to start, I'm sure asking around the harbors for persons with experience traveling between the two, just to give us a bit of an overview of what to expect and how long it would take and whether or not there are wild dangers to anticipate.
Mm-hmm.
I, for one, want to throw my vote in here. Traveling on foot might be the best way.
Traveling on foot takes us past your hometown.
Yeah.
It's also not as fast.
Yeah.
No, but it's discreet.
It's discreet and we need to think very clearly about what we're going to do when we get there, because I feel like once we get there, we're not going to have a lot of time.
No.
I suppose we can do exactly what you're saying and ask the folks there what is best and most discreet, and we'll find out. I don't have the money to do this, but if they do end up paying us any money, and we're in a place that has this, I feel bad asking for things, but if we could find a diamond.
How valuable? How big?
I think it's 300 gold.
Is that-
I'm sure is.
This is a D&D podcast. Is it for Revivify?
Yes.
Above table?
Well, considering the rare nature of the Ashtons' business, precious jewels for arcane components might be readily available
Yeah.
to the right person at the right opportune time. It might even be something we could ask in exchange for services to the Ashtons.
I just,
Possibly.
if anything bad happens with the dark beacon again, I'm realizing. Do they? We may have gone through this a little bit, but I'm feeling like this is just a kind of fascinating moment where they call themselves by the name of the aspect they worship.
I think we just started calling them.
That.
Yeah, I don't know if they actually
if they have them a name.
They use
for
the symbol.
themselves. They use the symbol. Okay. But
The Dark Beckoners doesn't really sound as...
the Dark Buccaneers. Just because they have such a quick ability to cause death.
Yes.
I just that would be. I can heal people to a degree, but if they're gone,
Well, and I can protect people, again, to a degree.
Yeah.
I can stabilize people, but
I can get knocked out pretty easy too.
Yes.
So, just in case.
Yeah.
I'm on board for that, either way.
Okay.
Also,
Also, if one of
have the
them
funds
decides they want to, chomp on their tooth, haha, too bad. Come back, sucker.
Come back with that jaw.
that reminds me, not to air past situations, but I know that a few of us can look for specific objects. It might not hurt to look for poison teeth.
I can do that, not today.
Not today. Neither can I, but just maybe pack that.
We need to be watching our backs as much
Yeah.
as we are our fronts. It would be a unique item that would stand out immediately.
I can do that today, but
We don't need to do it now.
I don't think so.
But something to think about. One thing I might be interested to know is when we get to Nerth Caudrel, if I know we're not going to spend a lot of time there, and I'll readjust this as my fur is choking me still. I'd like to see if there's someone who can professionally do something with this.
Okay.
Not that I don't trust your abilities, Andy, but
oh no, I mean that's not usually what I do. So
yeah.
Does your new friend, what's her name, Rixa?
Rixa,
Does she do anything besides glass?
I don't think so, but
Okay.
I feel like she might
She
know.
might know
She
people.
might know.
She
Yeah,
might know someone.
She might also know where to buy a diamond if we need
Yeah.
to.
also that.
And we have to go see her
No,
workshop.
we have to. I mean, did you show your ring?
Wait, what?
I mean,
Oh, did she make that?
it's a quick fit and finish, but precisely, it's beautiful.
And I'll pull out my flower.
Oh my gosh.
All right, now I have to meet her.
Yeah, she's really cool.
She was very nice.
Don't punch anybody with that hand.
Oh yeah, it'll break.
I will hold out the cleanest palm
Oh,
you've ever
right.
seen.
Forgot who I was talking to.
I can. You're the brawler here.
Right. Should I go? No. I was gonna say beat up Leonard Ashton, but
Only if he tries to beat you up.
Yeah, let's
No.
wait till after the job interview, perhaps.
well, I was wondering, should I? I know he and I had got off on the wrong foot, but maybe I can go talk to him about offering our services.
But it sounds like you already have sort of this in.
Yeah, we were in the middle of that conversation when the weird brother-sister thing, blood, happened.
Yeah.
So you got off on the wrong foot with Leonard.
Well, I did call him unpleasant to his face.
Well, that's just honest.
Yeah.
And you...
Yeah, what happened?
I did not put my best foot forward in my introduction to Regina and Leonard.
good.
So, while it is not, all hope is not lost in that regard. There will need to be some reconciliation among the three of us.
Well, hopefully you're better at second impressions, because they asked how persuasive I am, and I told them not as persuasive as my two friends.
I am great at second impressions. In fact, better than first impressions, honestly.
Good.
Well, perhaps it's not. Perhaps it's not me that is introduced. Perhaps I take the visage of somebody more reputable.
He's gonna make him stupid again.
That could work. It depends on how badly you think you messed up. But we can make that decision when we get there. Technically, I guess this was my second impression as well. Or at least there was some prior knowledge of me. So there's a chance.
Well, maybe I can, I may have called him unpleasant, but I can also offer some healing services if he's still bleeding.
I don't know. I think he's also very aware that he's unpleasant.
Oh. I couldn't tell if he liked it when I told him that he was unpleasant,
have.
like, because I was honest. What the frick? Hello?
Your request, the wine.
Oh, right.
Oh, a lunch wine.
I'll
Oh, the blood!
I'll open the door. Thank you so much.
Of course, as she offers a bottle and has a few glasses draped in her hand.
This has been the best service. I've never been on a train, but this is the best.
Look, I'm not saying don't
Hand
try.
out the glasses.
As she turns to leave.
Yeah. Thank you. Close the door.
But let's maybe. It seemed like they really needed their privacy for a second. Maybe we wait to see if we see them again on the voyage, or as soon as we depart. If we don't cross paths again, I can send another message.
I think we've had too many interactions with them in too short of a time, and it would be very weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's have some wine then.
Great.
Wine down.
Wine down.
Dwathi. I'll pass the bottle to anyone who has a glass.
None for me, thank you.
Finn, I sort of wanted to apologize a little bit while we're here, if that's okay. When we were talking about, plans about who to talk to and how to do stuff, I said that you and Aaron would probably have an easier time talking to those Ashton people, which is true, I suppose, because you're kind of been in the world that they're from. But I think I should have listened a little bit more when you said that people who do that kind of thing are sometimes unpleasant. And that you didn't like interacting with them. And I am realizing that it's not just a thing you're saying, because the level of unpleasant person I've met in my life is, I've met some unpleasant people, even very unpleasant people, but this is a different kind of unpleasant.
A very particular kind. Well, I appreciate the apology, Dorothy, but you were right, ultimately, so...
It doesn't make it as easy as I made it to be, so...
Well, we do what we must.
Fair enough.
And to be fair, I had no intention of talking to them. I just saw an opportunity. Or perhaps I felt reckless.
I mean, I'm strangely proud of you for being this kind of reckless.
I'll take it.
And sorry, not sorry, but it was a little funny to see you so flustered. I've never seen you this flustered in the weeks that we've known each other.
As I reflect on the error of my ways, I've learned that, well, not every introduction needs a quid pro quo. And perhaps that was the wrong approach to take. So, with that, to Nerth Codril, friends.
To Nerth Codril.
The task set to us.
Big gulp.
It occurs to me that our charismatic friend Barney might be of some use to us once we reach Nerth Codril. We have a few different things that we'd like to accomplish, and, well, the man likes to spin a tale, and with spinning tales comes research. It might be worth it to enlist him, a little bit of help from him in the city in order to properly research what we're looking for. What do you think?
I mean...
At the very least, it'll be funny.
True. I'm not sure if I trust the level of research if partaking in the culling adventure involves standing in the cidery and watching from afar.
But that might be exactly the kind of overview that we need.
It's an angle of inquiry that none of us have at our disposal.
That's fair.
And with maybe a little bit of
what's the word? Vocab word I'm looking for?
monetary enticement, questions could be asked by persons that aren't us.
I'm with you. I'm not saying it can't be useful, but I think enticement for him is more fame, fortune. How do we make him the hero of this story?
I mean, he brings information to the ones who will save us from the Dark Beacon.
Ooh, do we want to spread
No,
that?
we
though?
don't.
No.
We probably don't, but the miners.
I like the
But
idea.
dang, what a great story it would be to give to him.
He will obviously be aware of the going-ons of the mines if he's planning to stay in North Cottrell, if we do get involved there. But I'm curious which of the paths you had in mind.
Well, the question of whether or not a prominent timber company is involved in some shady trafficking of illicit goods might be a story worth telling or fabricating. If we wanted to unearth the nature of the Plaverton's involvement in the Happenings adventure, maybe he goes digging around. Maybe he's the one looking to tell the story of what went wrong.
That keeps our identities clear when we arrive in Lockheed.
Birds fly everywhere, and sometimes you hear things.
I don't hate it.
And even if it's not true, their response to it would be interesting if they got wind of it.
Like I said, there's opportunity for him to spin whatever tale he wants, so long as he returns to us with the truth.
That man's truth. There is a nugget of truth in everything that he writes.
You know, to be fair, he did. Now, while he said that he was present at the culling adventure, when we asked him, he said, yes, I was standing at the cidery. He just has a different perspective of what...
Proximity?
Yeah, of
Framing.
proximity. Yeah, like describing what that actually means. He was honest in a way, just the context was wrong.
It's a fair point.
So,
I think I like it.
I think
That's a
it's...
conversation we can have before we arrive if we really want to make expedient use of time.
Precisely.
I mean, it's no matter what, it'll be an interesting read later.
Which makes it a shot worth taking, in my opinion.
I like the plan. I think it's, again, at the very worst, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. I'm in.
What is this? The both of you are just adding little nuggets of chaotic recklessness and
Well, I, for one, feel like we met in the middle on something. So maybe we are bleeding over.
Lessons learned, left and right, Finn.
Thank you.
Well, I've had enough wine to give this a shot. Who wants to come with me?
good
I
luck.
Don't think I will be helpful, so
I'll go with you.
Okay.
I think it'll be funny.
Maybe you and I can spend some time looking at this before we get to Nareth Codrell,
sure.
if you don't mind.
Yeah.
As much as I can't stomach the man, I did mention I'm also a writer. I could help, maybe. Come with you?
Sure.
May the song bearer bless you.
Can you do that?
I don't have that.
Wrong holy glass.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'll
I'll cast protection from evil and good. No, just kidding.
I will refill my
He's
wine
neither.
glass.
I will too.
Finn, you're not drinking.
No, it's
Let me take your glass.
It's been a long night. Yeah, please. Oh, yeah, for him. That's a great in.
Precisely.
Okay, but leave the bottle.
No, we got it.
Well, I'll just pour an extra glass.
All right. It'll be a short conversation.
Okay. But before we actually approach the man, we need to, the three of us, decide on what we are asking of him. We cannot, for the Songbearer's sake, tip him off to anything about the Dark Beacon, or about Dr. Soda, or about the abominations that we've uncovered.
I think it's the miners going missing.
It's the
I think
miners,
that's the story.
or it's the core shard trafficked from Venture to Riversmeet. That's all that, in my opinion, is needed to tip the man's curiosity.
I think we can do both. What if What if we arrive with wine and we apologize it's not Primordian ale? Because again, we need to get him interested. We don't need to ask him anything. We need to tell him a story that he can't look away from.
Well,
if we have tasted Primordian ale, that's interesting.
That's a good in, but I do think that we do need to make sure he comes back to us with that information as well.
Right.
So
So we need to bury the lead. We need to leave crumbs for him to return to, which means half now, half later payment.
We also know that he was not there when the ship crashed into the docks in
Precisely.
Riversmeet. So
Fabricating our own truth is what you're leading to, Icon?
we'll give him a little bit of a peek into what happened.
The nuggets of truth underneath.
that there was a ship that crashed and that happened to have core that was being trafficked on it.
And strange creatures.
I think that's the beginning of our story. We'll see his response, we'll gauge his response, and if there is indeed, well, a deal that can be brokered, after all, we are looking to walk away with an agreement from him to go snooping around for us, then that's what we'll go after.
Okay.
He said that he was done with this chapter of his memoirs, his adventures, whatever he
so
calls
he's
it.
looking for a new one.
What if we pitch him his sequel?
Continuity is only in the eye of the beholder, isn't it?
Right.
And this can give him a loop back to the things he was just doing too, because it's interest in the things that he was just nearby,
It could work.
Yeah. I think I'll probably mostly just be there to be encouraging. But I'll be as encouraging as I can be.
You always are, Duathi.
Hey, Tarek.
You're disarming in your own endearing way.
Duh.
All right, I feel good. Let's go find this storyteller.
Have fun.
It's going to
And
be
I'll walk
so
over to the sliding
hilarious.
door and
All right. As
we're
you
going looking for Barney.
opening up the door to the hallway, you pass through into the dining car. And looking about, you see a collection of the passengers have arrived for a meal. You notice the half dwarf. You notice there is the family of 3, and you also see the 3 miners that you had spoken to earlier have kipped up at a table and are chowing down.
Just because I was actually going to ask you to keep an eye open for that, because this is a mechanic that I'm very interested how this works in Jowdek. What does our half dwarven friend look like?
They are seated pretty much in the space where the Ashtons had been. They took up space.
Bad energy.
After you all left.
Need to cleanse this.
And is looking in your direction, so you have a pretty good view of them. They have, you've seen dwarves, you've seen humans. They have sort of the more, somewhere between chiseled and bulky features, more square features of the dwarf species. But it looks as though they are a bit taller. She has long braided hair, but her hands also appear to have that sort of slightly larger appearance to them.
Bones are a little bit bigger.
Just a little bit. She looks like a shorter, stocky human.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right.
Oh, I need to set up a new psychic link because we are definitely over 6 hours into our trip.
For sure.
I need to re-up that. So, before we leave the cabin...
I think you have already left the cabin.
Then as we are leaving the cabin, let's go ahead and get 1, 2, 3. For the next 4 hours, I think Andy, Finn, and Duafi will hear a little chime in your head.
Now, is it the 4 of you that are together, or
just the 3?
Duafi, Finn, and I are leaving.
Icon and I.
do you need to be able to see
here.
the person in order to connect to them?
Psychic whispers. You can see. Yeah. Okay. So not Andy then.
All right.
Okay. So then just
Okay,
Duafi.
bye.
Passing through, you do not see Barney in the dining car.
I think I saw him writing some notes down a little further, closer to the luggage rack. So maybe he's back that way.
Okay.
Sure. Lead the way.
I don't mind walking back and forth across this train. If I was on it alone, that's probably what I would be doing.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go literally just seeking him out.
Absolutely. As you pass through from one cart to the other, you actually pass the in the area where the 2 cars connect. And you are technically outside, though still protected. The couple who was reading is in the process of passing between cars as well. They look up and see. Hello. Hello.
Excuse us.
Hello.
I'm passing by.
And there's a bit of an awkward shuffle as they slide past and enter in. As you come into the standard car where you had begun your journey, immediately you hear echoing through the car. You know, they really do tell you that spending that much time out near the prowling fields, it can change you. And I think it's safe to say it has been changed for the better. That was, boy, a better part of 2 years ago. And as you approach, you can see he is seated next to the 2 elven folks who previously seen using their hands to communicate before.
Right.
Okay.
They're both just kind of. They are all 3 seated in the cart. The 2 elves next to or across from each other. Barney nearest the walkway in the center. Both of them just looking directly at him, giving the occasional nod as he appears mid story.
I'm very interested actually to continue to hear him talking about his time in the prowling fields.
Absolutely.
So I'm just listening.
As you,
I'd like to also, while we listen, look at the elves and see if they might be signing to each other under the table and or privately.
Sure. So these are just open booths across from each other. But give me give me an investigation check. But what is no, give me perception. But what is your passive insight?
Oh, okay. Passive insights 15.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception.
That's a 21.
Dang. As the conversation is happening, took me good old 4 days to travel through before I really felt like I could hear the sounds of the world again. And they are just staring. And at one point, you do see just off to the side in her lap the woman sitting across from him, doing some symbols with her hands you do not recognize. That's what you see. What you sense from them. You ever told a story to someone who just doesn't, like, they're off in their own world? And
Yep.
They're present, but nothing seems to be registering. They are nodding at what they believe to be the appropriate times.
That's what I figured.
I have actually a question about our 2 elven friends who are signing. I have noticed in my time out here that elves can be a little bit different from each other sometimes, depending on where they're from. Do these look more like wood elves, like my friend, or what? Any? I know this is kind of a new thing to me, but
Sure. They have slightly paler skin.
Okay.
By no means nowhere near as pale as you.
Yeah. Most people aren't, yeah.
But slightly paler than your human friends. They look closer to Aaron. But
hard to say.
Yeah.
Okay, just curious.
But they appear somewhat the same, or at least similar to each other.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Okay.
I would. I'm guessing his back is to us if he doesn't immediately.
Yes.
Okay. I would probably hold up maybe 15, 20 feet away, and knowing the charlatan that he is, kind of wait for a moment when he brings the story to an appropriate conclusion.
As you stand there, just now, I always will never forget that that last crow that I saw. The first times that I heard the true sounds of wildlife coming back, and I made connection with this bird, and I looked at it, and I could swear there was something behind its eyes that didn't feel quite right.
And I'll walk up at this right moment and say,
"Oh,
and the bird brought with them a gift."
Well, hello, good friend.
I'll address the other two at the table. Excuse me for interrupting. Might we have a word, Mr. Vidalt?
I don't see why not. After coming with such a wonderful, wonderful present, my friends, it has been, as he turns back to them, it has been a pleasure to get to know you and to tell you part of my history. I hope that you have a great rest of your journeys. Friends, please. And as he stands, you can see the two of them just like smile and give a wave.
Is there that moment where they go? That moment where their shoulders relax a little bit and they look at each other and go, does that happen behind him?
As you step away, they do again. They make eye contact, and the man immediately. But you are not able to see. But the shoulders move a little bit, and then the woman makes some symbols with her hands. Again, you do not recognize or understand.
Okay. Certainly not. No. Okay.
Mr. Vidalt, I was curious.
Barney, please.
Barney, I was curious if you would entreat with us for a private moment. Do you have sleeping quarters here that we could retire to?
Sure, I do. It'll be a little cramped, but with the four of us. But yeah, come on in.
It will be a brief moment of your day.
Of course, my temporary home is your temporary home. Come along. As he turns and leads the way into the sleeping carts, he eventually makes his way down towards one of the last carts on the right.
As we're walking, what happened with the crow?
Oh, you overheard.
I just figure while we're walking, I'll ask this.
It was one of those things that you could tell that something just wasn't quite right about it. So I had to keep my wits about me and make sure my guard was up. And that bird followed me for 3 days, the entire time as I was heading back to town.
Amazing. And that was out in the prowling fields?
It was. It was on my journeys back from the prowling fields.
Oh, fascinating.
Yes.
Okay.
It was quite an eye-opening experience. You see some things when you're out there.
I'm sure you do.
It really changes you as a person.
I imagine it would.
Well, please, here. It's not much. As he opens up the door, you can see the room itself is maybe a little over 5 feet wide, 10 feet long. It fits the bed that is in there and a small dresser and table combo on the opposite side. Again, it might be a little cramped for all of us, but if you don't mind being a little comfortable, I don't mind.
Oh, certainly not. And I'll find a place to wedge.
I'll take a seat next to the little table. I'm guessing it's against the window.
Yes.
As I'm doing so, I will unclip my rapier so that I can sit in the smaller, more confined place. But I'm just going to hold it kind of right in the middle of my legs.
Okay.
Almost like business style, but not white. I'm not going to lean it against, but I'm just going to sit, acknowledging the fact that in order to make this fit, I need to put this here.
I'll
I probably need to scooch my stick.
close the door as I follow in, and
As soon as the door closes, it does feel quite stuffy in here. It's nowhere near as spacious as the cabin that you all have. But
well, we've been on a train for over 6 hours. I don't mind standing. I'll just take a position by the door. Tell me, out in the prowling fields, did you see any core shards?
core shards.
Yeah.
I think I'm fully don't quite have the knowledge as to what that might be. I'm familiar with core.
Well,
There's a core shard.
core shards. It's all one and the same.
Just from a
really.
namesake, I'm guessing it's maybe a piece of core.
That's right. Yeah, you are an astute one.
Listen, it's gotten me this far.
Highly
has.
valuable substance, core.
I would imagine. As best as I can tell, it's an incredibly rare substance as well.
And incredibly illegal, depending on whose hands it's in.
Sure.
So, well,
Listen, if this is a shakedown, I don't have any core on them, friends.
it's actually not. Friends and I were discussing your stories. It's quite intriguing the way our paths have crossed, and it came to us that well, we might be able to add some color to your time in Riversmeet.
Oh, interesting.
You mentioned you were there, but not for the shipwreck that happened.
No, I can't say as that I was.
It's probably for the best.
I don't know. I feel
Terrible
like if
accident happened there.
I'd been there, maybe I could have been of some help.
Well, we did what we could, but there was no stopping that ship. And there was something on it, apparently.
I would imagine.
Well, there
You got me
was
there.
there were several things on it actually. I know that there was a couple of bottles of Kimordian ale, which was fascinating, and then there was some evidence that maybe some of that ale was being used to hide other things.
And what sort of things would this K-Mordian ale be hiding?
Well, it wasn't really so much the ale as the box it was in. The ale was on top, and there were other things underneath.
Secret boxes.
I'm sure you've used a smuggler's hold in one of your stories at some point.
Listen,
Mr.
nothing going outside of the law or anything like that, but I've had to, maybe make sure that some of my belongings didn't get taken on my times on the road. It's not just creepy crawly monsters that are out there these days. One's got to protect himself, and I'm used to secret boxes.
You struck us as somebody who might be. Well, tell me what you do know of Riversmeet, I guess, and the going on there.
Well, I know it's the farthest up north that there is of the biggest industrial towns, at least. I know that it sees a lot of work, brings down a lot of the lumber needed these days. What with Low-Key no longer being the hub of chopping down trees. Honestly, I think that's right about it. I know that if you go too much farther north, then things get a little mighty spicy.
Interesting you mentioned the lumber. You know, the ship that crashed in Riversmeet was owned by the Plavertons.
I mean, that would not surprise me. It's
And the ship carrying this Kimordian ale with, well, something that wasn't supposed to be with this Kimordian ale was aboard that ship.
And the broker of that cargo was the Silver Palm.
Huh. I thought they were supposed to be looking after cargo.
You mentioned earlier concluding a chapter to your story, Mr. Videlts. We would be interested in helping you start the next chapter, if
Would you now?
you wouldn't mind aiding us in some curiosities that have come across our way in recent past.
I'd be more than happy to shed whatever light I can onto any sort of thing you might have for me.
Are you
familiar with the Plavertons in any personal way?
Personal way? No, not at all.
Would you be interested to get to know them?
Oh, well now.
Oh God, we'll just
Barney the Bedelt, friend of the Plavertons. Yeah, I think so.
So okay enough on the performance check. Not break up.
Lord.
You know, they might also be helpful in get me to get my first of the books out there.
They might have that kind of power.
Absolutely, they would.
I mean, they're not publishers by any means, but they might know the people.
I mean, they say that they didn't single-handedly make the frontier, but they were certainly one of the two hands.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better distributor, that's for sure.
You know, they got the boats for it, don't
They
they?
do.
Yeah.
It would be of great personal interest if you could figure out their role in this accident, Mr. Videlt.
Ultimately, we'd like to clear the names. Sophie especially is somebody who we'd like to trust.
All right. So let me see if I'm getting this straight. You want me to sort of like interview them or see what I can't find out about them, and in return you'll introduce me to them?
Well, I think we'd have to introduce you first.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah. But yeah, introduce me to them, but now what's yeah, I could probably see ways about getting to know them and ask the right sort of questions.
Well, you're a mighty fine author with a book ready to publish. They could certainly read it, and perhaps they'd be interested in a biography.
Interesting. Now, I'm much more used to writing about my own endeavors. I'm having a hard time doing the perspective of somebody else, but I could see about that. But honestly, I think they might also see the use of someone like me being associated with them. You know,
I sure think they would.
Yeah, I'm a problem solver. I'm seen my fair share of trouble.
A self-starter, clearly.
Very much so. Yeah.
Right.
And lo and behold, if you uncover something untoward in their businesses or in their in their conversations with you, well then,
Untoward. We don't think that they're.
either way, whether they are on the straight and narrow or your gut instinct, which has gotten you so far in life, home from the prowling fields, as you say, well then you are the one to tell the story from there, Mr. Vidalt.
It's certainly not that we think they've done anything bad. We actually sort of think that maybe they didn't, but it's
But
hard
there's
to know.
a chance that maybe
there's
they
a
did.
chance, and either way, we sort of need to know where we're going next. You know, it's the next chapter for us too.
We'd ask them ourselves, but as you can imagine, Finn and I being of our stations, we don't want to come across as rude or overly inquisitive.
We need somebody who's maybe a little more on the subtle side.
Right.
I can do subtle.
And
so
charming.
subtle. so subtle. So
Yeah, I think
subtle.
either way, this is end up becoming a friend of the Plavertons or be the man who uncovered the untoward things that they did.
Now, that's a
Exactly.
story.
That absolutely is a story.
We won't be staying in Nereth Cardinal for too long, to be quite frank. So we are hoping that this interview could happen upon landing.
or at least fairly soon thereafter. But if
Well,
something goes
Nereth Cardinal,
wrong,
I think if I'm going to be interviewing them, I'm going to have to be making my way to Loki.
Precisely. We don't want to put you out of any itinerary that you might have.
That's the best part about living the life that I do. My itinerary is whatever I want it to be.
Well, then,
Perhaps you could get a head start, lay some groundwork while we wrap up things here in the city.
All right, so y'all be staying in Nereth Cardinal for a little bit. I'll make my way to Loki and then can do some detective work on the outside looking in. And then once we all meet up and come together, then you can make the introductions, and from there I can really dive into the meat of this mystery.
I think that sounds
Absolutely.
like an excellent plan.
Oh, wait, what mystery exactly is it? They're smuggling stuff, or they're using secret boxes?
Somebody is.
That's
Somebody's using the secret
gist of it.
boxes.
It's whether or not they know. There's what we've discovered is that there are some people who are smuggling things in these secret boxes for, I wouldn't necessarily call it nefarious purposes from what we've discovered, but just simply monetary ones, just trying to move things that would make them money. But there are people who are using this illegal material for worse purposes.
Oh, wait, were they smuggling the core shards and that?
That's for you to find out, Mr. Vidalt.
Oh, shit.
Somebody was.
All right.
Love this guy.
I love him so much. He's so great.
I can do subtle.
So we have an accord then.
I believe we do.
Very well.
I suppose we'll need to figure out exactly how we'll be meeting up. If you're making your way to, well, how long are you all thinking about staying in Narcotrol?
Maybe a day or two, but we have magical ways of getting in touch with you. Several
Oh, fantastic!
of them. So we can speak in your mind, or send a mechanical
what?
bird, or a real bird.
The fastest is, and I'll touch my spellbook and wiggle my fingers a little bit and put on more of a show than I actually need to, as
Actual
I
prestidigitation.
whisper in your ear from afar.
Well, now that is unnerving.
Well, yeah, it's worse when you're not expecting it or looking at the person, or have any prior knowledge of the person. That happens more than I'm comfortable with.
The point being, Mr. Vidal, we can easily correspond with you and arrange a meeting as soon as we arrive.
It's possible even we might be able to pull some strings and arrange a meeting before we arrive.
Oh, interesting.
But
We'll see what we
we'll
can
have to
do.
let you know.
Well, I suppose in that case, once we disembark here, we can go our separate ways. Probably best if we maybe leave the train separately.
I think
Maybe
so.
this is the last time that we see each other on this one. And
Taking it so serious.
I will then wait for your mind message.
I appreciate your gumption, Mr. Bonnie.
All right.
Well, I suppose we'll be in touch unless you have any other questions for us.
I don't think I'll do. I'll start taking down whatever it is I discover.
A man who likes to get to the bottom of it himself. I respect that.
It's probably best if you all.
Ooh, that was very disingenuous.
Yeah, his ego is so big. He doesn't care.
He's like,
You just
We've
need to
got him.
say the word.
We got him. We hooked him.
he said something about me.
Probably best if you all leave at the same time, not one at a time, not to, rouse suspicion or anything like that.
Right,
You,
right.
you two go first.
Sure.
All right.
Good luck.
Well, thank you for the stories, Mr. Vidalt. Oh, Bonnie, nice to meet you as I open the door.
Anytime. Happy to tell you again. Come on by. Maybe I'll have some more stories for you.
You let me know when that book is published.
I will.
All right.
He's gonna get arrested so bad.
100%.
I have
There's
worried
nothing
about that.
discreet
This
about
man's
this
just
man.
gonna wander into a bar, be like, "Who's got core?"
As you two leave, I will use Mage Hand to kind of just like twiddle a gold piece in between him and I. And the gold, it'll kind of just dance on my knuckles a little bit, and then ultimately the Mage Hand will flip it over and extend towards him, and I'll just kind of like step in close.
Bonnie,
Is he out of the air?
you should be aware that the Plavertons, well, they carry more sway than they give off. I'll kind of look at the gold. Should you need to loosen any lips in this line of inquiry, do it.
Well, they I mean, they certainly do give off a lot of sway, so if it's more than that, I'll be ready. I want to be very clear, I'm taking this for any sort of bribery I might need to do. The rest of it I'm doing for the love of the adventure.
Love the game.
Yes.
All right, then.
Good afternoon, Brownie.
Good afternoon, as he puts the coin in his teeth as you walk away.
All right. Back to the first class cabin.
As we first step out, I'll just like try to make eye contact and a big wink and a smile.
I'll give her the biggest back to you.
And then kind of slowly meander to see if Aaron's gonna step out behind.
Yeah,
Aaron's right.
I'm not far behind. I'm clipping the rapier back to my sword belt.
I'll as soon as I hear you in the hall behind us, I'll just psionically back to you. I think we make a pretty damn good team, friend.
Yes, it wasn't exactly the weave I was looking to tell, but ultimately we got what we wanted. So
Hook, line, and sinker.
send him off into the wilds first, and hopefully he doesn't get himself apprehended.
And we don't lose too much time delaying our trip to Lockheed. Perfect plan.
Down the
Back
line.
to
Yeah, I'm sipping on it. I'm having a
Actually,
great
kind of looking
time.
at you two like, huh? Huh?
I'm thinking about it now.
I'm drinking it.
All right.
That was very fun. Thank you for letting me be along on that adventure.
I went probably our most successful endeavor yet.
I'm not used to having to work to try to convince someone to do a thing. I don't know, it's new to me. It's kind of fun.
Well, that's politics.
I like it's better than all the politics I've seen here so far.
Me too. I don't know if I like how easily that came to me. But hey,
Feeling like it's on your side?
today, 50-50.
I might be able to turn that to 75% if we need it to.
How so?
This morning, before our departure, I envisioned profitable conversation coming from this train ride. And while the individuals that I saw conversing in this image, I presume to be myself, but as the day progresses, Finn, I see clear now that you are the one to entreat and succeed in whatever negotiations you are to accomplish today. But I think if we need to sway the Ashtons, perhaps we should not waste this opportunity to see it forward. Think on it, but
We'll have to see them again.
and entertaining and gaining an audience with them once they arrive in Nereth Codril might be near impossible with the impression that I got from you earlier. So we have this at our disposal. We should use it.
We are on a roll, and I do have a way of contacting without seeing.
Well, maybe we just sort of stay in public for a little bit, and if we see them, we do something, and if we don't, then you contact them.
Works for me. Public visibility, then, to the dining car.
I mean, first we should probably go see our friends, but then sure, I'm trying to not walk up to every single person that is on this train and go, hello, my name is Duati Inoue and Ardun. Can you tell me about everywhere you've ever been ever? So I'm having a very hard time not doing that. So, sitting in the dining car would be great because then maybe another person could walk by and I could, say, hi, how are you doing? And where did you come from? And what did you do for your entire life?
Hey, I think we have an in with that elven couple.
I know.
They might be grateful.
They are. They did not look like they were enjoying listening to that conversation. I'm very interested where in the Prowling Fields he was, though.
Something tells me not very deep.
No, probably not.
I also
but,
suspect he would not be able to locate the location on the map either, no matter where he's claimed.
say it seems like it's lots of places are the prowling fields.
It was about 20 feet outside the cidery, outside of Venture.
So, just sort of curious, I suppose.
Well, I'm sure we'll have another chance to entreat him.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Back to the
At
room.
which point you have passed through the dining hall, back into, you find yourself in the first class passenger's car.
That went great.
Like, really great.
Hey.
Hi. Okay. Great.
He's going to be a forward scout down to Lockheed.
Oh, we should have closed the door first, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would have
Yeah,
closed the
door
door. We would have
closed.
closed the door. But he's going to go down to Lockheed ahead of us and start investigating things. And all we had to do is promise to introduce him to the Plavertons, which I think will be very funny.
I'm not shocked. That's all that you needed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any sort of person with notoriety, I'm sure, is someone that he wants to meet.
And we gave him a good story. So, the plan worked.
We told him about the core, very specifically. We did not tell him about any monsters.
Nothing else. Suspicions of Plavertons, looking to clear their name. Maybe it's a silver bomb. That's it.
Great.
Okay.
And it gets him away from us quicker, so he can't really get involved in what we're doing.
It also gets him asking about what's happening in Lockheed, kind of, surreptitiously before we arrive.
Surreptitious
Surreptitiously.
him.
That's a good word. It gets us boots on the
Yeah,
ground.
is
somebody that we can contact.
surreptitious a thing that he can do?
Well, here's what I'm going to say about him. No, but
So when I think about it, no.
but he is. I do think that, in a way, as much as we were, immediately like, oh my gosh, this guy is, very clearly lying and full of stuff. We also kept talking to him. People keep listening to him and they keep talking to him for better or for worse. You know how you said that I was disarming in my own way?
Yeah.
In the way he's kind of disarming too.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't think that anyone would think there's any harm in telling him anything because
Or any harm he could possibly do.
Right.
He's either captivating
Right.
or clearly bloviating.
yeah, he's interesting even if he's a liar. Well, again, not a liar, but
Exaggerator.
yeah.
I feel like he would have fit right in at that dinner party.
Oh, he would have had such a good time.
Can
you imagine him and Lord Janna
Janna?
Yeah.
talking to each other?
That would
Oh.
have been fascinating.
I would have. Look. I still don't really understand how money works, but I would have paid all of my monies. Because if we could make that happen somehow.
Well, look, if this is a successful relationship, then we could always use him again in Venture sometime.
Yeah.
That would be something to see.
DM's imagining it.
Panicking.
Do them at the same time.
Do go on.
What an accent.
Oh, yeah.
The crow said what?
Oh my god.
Say.
Oh my god. It would be beautiful. It would be so good.
Lord Janna would definitely keep him as part of the entourage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. It would be so
100%.
great.
Well, that's great news. That's fabulous news.
Yeah, surprisingly successful. Well, not surprising, I suppose, but easier than expected.
Yeah.
Pleasantly.
Pleasantly. Yeah.
That's right.
I think I'm going to start pulling out just like my deck of cards and just kind of start absentmindedly shuffling. I know we're kind of midway through the trip, but like that moment of like, okay, like we could get there.
Yeah.
Quicker, please, is kind of starting to settle in a little bit for Aaron. I've never been
Yeah.
on this long of a travel before, so I think that kind of
that feeling of what I don't really know what to do with myself is settling in.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna start shuffling my cards.
We can.
Do you mind? And actually, now that you're back, I don't know why I didn't think about this, but you two seem to be the best type of person to help me with this, at least for now.
Yeah.
The cloak?
The cloak, yeah.
Yeah.
So, when I first got it and looked at it, it was like abjuration magic. I understand that in theory what that is. But like you make things happen.
Sure.
And you get it,
Sure.
Could you just like take a look at this, see what we might need to do to make it better? I'm keeping it from like getting real gross, and I think Duathi can make it so it doesn't completely rot for now.
Right.
I know like you should tan things. I've done that in the past, but like you need time. I don't need it to be a talking bird, not talking bird, but like a flying bird, but
Right.
could you just I'm just gonna,
Yeah.
I'm at a loss.
How did you determine the abjuration?
Well, kind of like what you both do.
Yeah.
I can see how things are magical, what type of magic they are, but...
Okay. I can give it a real close inspection and see what we're working with at least.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much I can aid you in.
Yeah, I should be able to figure out how to kind of get together some sort of tools that
Or
might
even
help.
drop a schematic for someone that we can hand them.
That's true.
I tried fastening this buckle, and it's choking me every single time.
Like, a style is not really my thing, but I can do my best.
Yeah. Thank you.
Of course.
If you give me a few minutes, I can determine all the magical properties, and then we can figure out if it needs any modifications besides the clasp.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you can keep it from...
Oh yeah.
Robin?
I
don't know.
I super can't.
don't think I have that
If
prepared.
it's due, I have. Yeah, I can do that. I need the spell has changed. I need 2 copper.
Oh.
Well, we
We-
have
we can spare
money.
Yeah.
Can't buy the diamond, but...
No. Could I start kind of drawing up some sort of clasp or fastening, like look at the pelt itself and try to figure out
And I'll give you
the
2
best
copper.
way to fasten it.
I'll just say this is something that the two of you can be working on together.
I'd like to ritually cast Identify on it for the full, breakdown.
Sure.
As part of this exercise.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I'll whenever there's a second for it, whenever it gets off of you, I can take care of the spell if we have a second. Okay.
So what? There's a collection of roles that you could potentially do here, and I have some in mind, but I would also leave it up to you as to what kind you would like. To
Yeah,
make.
I'm.
'Cause essentially, we're doing a whole process for what is it going to take to turn this into a magical item.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Montage.
I mean, I am proficient in Arcana.
Same.
Me too. No, wait, no, I'm just good
Let's
at
have
it.
this be. It's going to be a collection of checks.
Okay.
Let's have this first one be Arcana. I will let you do this at advantage
Okay.
because Finn is doing Identify on it.
Okay.
So essentially, the two of you working in tandem on this are going to be able to kind of help each other out in certain ways. We're truly coming into where a lorekeeper and a conservator
Yeah,
are working
that's
together. What they can do.
That was.
Yeah,
Finally made the connection 73 episodes in.
I witnessed.
Should I
It was
reroll? It was 16.
It was definitely that.
Okay.
I witnessed.
So
I
that
witnessed.
is
Trust it.
Witness
a
me.
22.
22 on the Arcana, and with your casting of Identify, it's not going to give you a lot of... you don't discern a lot of properties of it, other than this is the pelt of a foghound.
Foghound.
This is
That's
a
cool.
creature that essentially there is no this is what this creature is. In your identification of it, it is more of a unknown creature, and this is the best translation that came to mind. But you do know that it does have abjuring properties. It is innately abjuration magic. And as the two of you are working on with it, as you are moving it, you can see that the gray fur, as it almost looks as though there's a little bit of what at first you think is dandruff that comes off of it as you get closer and closer into inspecting it. Turns out it's just little particles of fog that are coming off and then dissipating entirely. Andy, you are quite certain that this could be turned into something that, if worn, could obscure the wearer.
Oh.
But it is going to take, with all of your knowledge on all sorts of tools, you know that this is going to need a full tanning to then become workable. And once workable, because it has enough innate magic by itself, it's not going to take a lot to enchant it, but it will take material to turn it into a wearable item, and not just a clasp or or lining, but
more
material components that would cost gold.
Okay. Do I have an idea of what those would be?
Yeah.
Okay.
A collection. You could probably use gemstones.
Okay.
You could potentially use some plants and herbs, but that starts to get outside of your full realm of knowledge. If you had core, you could absolutely use that.
Right. I used all of it.
And also now with the thinking or the hearing of this other mineral, adamantine might not be a bad use as well. With a 20,
talk to a guy.
Did you say it was a 22?
Yeah.
With a 22, you would estimate the cost of this, because of its innate properties, falling anywhere between 250 gold and 500 gold.
Okay.
But you are certain that you could do it.
Okay.
Sorry, that's the cost of components we would need to turn this thing into a magical item?
Yeah.
Basically everything from the lining,
Yeah.
the tools you would need.
First, we'd have to get it kind of treated.
Yeah.
Which is also, are you proficient in leatherwork?
I'm not proficient in them,
but you can
I
be at
can
any moment, right? So yeah, you were confident that you could do all of this.
I just would need the things
Time
I
and
need.
resources.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'd also need like fabric to line with. Okay.
Wow. When I heard abjuration, I thought just protection, extra defense. But that trick the hounds, the wolves
That would
did.
be cool.
Yeah.
Really quickly, I'm going to take the 2 copper pieces and sort of go to the head of the wolf and where the eyes used to be. I'm going to take a copper and put one over each eye. And I'm going to just take a second and pull my hand down over the eyes of the wolf, and I'm going to cast Gentle Repose. And the copper disappears as my hand goes over it. There you go. See, that's good use of money.
I can make this into something really cool. It's just gonna take a lot of money.
Okay. Well,
but it's possible.
Also, to be clear, it wouldn't have to be all at once. This could be like an ongoing
Oh.
process. Yeah, you could
Step
pour
by
money
step.
into this piece by piece.
Okay.
I assume it will also take some time for the steps, right?
Any
I don't know how
worthwhile
long it
project
takes
needs
to
funding.
tan.
Yeah, I only did rudimentary tanning back at home, like rabbits and stuff.
I mean,
It wasn't
It's
my
not-
area of expertise either.
it's not something I've done before, but it's something I can learn how to do.
I mean, you're amazing, Andy. Thank you both.
Yeah, it is-
I mean, yeah, if we can, I can work to scrape together some funds and stuff, and
Yeah, we can do it piecemeal and kind of figure it out as we go along.
yeah, a fun little project.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no steam engine, but it's certainly sounds fun.
I think the big thing would be maybe if there's a way to get some adamantine.
Hey, I know where there's like 3 bars.
Hold on now.
I'm just
Well,
But
also,
maybe.
but maybe if maybe we can tell them that we would be helpful to go looking into their minds and see
the
where those
Ashtons
people are missing, maybe.
might give us.
Or maybe we would find some on the way and
or
no.
maybe we'd find some on the way.
If we find its way into our pocket, oh no.
Oh no.
oh no.
Oh no.
That would be
That'd be really
That would
terrible.
be so terrible.
It doesn't seem like they would be missing it.
So, just a thought.
yeah. I mean, I think between the 5 of us, we can figure our ways around this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we can get some adamantine, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And diamonds for payment.
Also, some gemstones. Anyway,
I mean,
lots of things.
also
That
just
would
some
be
liquid
a
cash would be good.
fraction,
Yeah.
I'm sure, of what it's worth getting that mine reopen.
Yeah,
So-
but then we gotta really take the job.
I think we should. I feel bad for these miners are losing their friends.
yeah.
I think that getting the mine back open generally is better for everybody as long as it's done honestly where those people
Yeah.
aren't getting hurt anymore.
I was
That's better for
afraid-
everyone.
We're turning into the union reps of D&D.
yeah.
Kind
They need representation.
We're standing up to fascism. We're supporting labor rights.
Bad labor practices.
I am partially worried that that the job is more intimidation than it is investigation. The way it was phrased, persuasiveness, but
Listen,
we could offer.
They might think it's intimidation because that's all they know. But
We could also convince them that it would be best to be able to convince their people if a whole bunch of, very sturdy looking adventurers go into the mine and either they figure out what's causing people to go missing or they come back out and there's nothing there and it's fine.
or we never come back out.
That's
And
not
someone
going to
else's
happen.
problem?
Yep.
That's not going to happen. We'll be fine.
I know.
All right, yeah. I think we can do that.
Yeah. And I think Leonard might like me.
He honestly might.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine him liking anything, but
Well,
you're
in
very
a
likable.
weird, sick way.
Oh, right. The
Yeah.
demeaning.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it can't hurt.
No. So we're not talking to them yet.
I think we were maybe thinking about taking this card game out to the dining.
Well, your instinct about
Right.
back-to-back inquiries could come across as suspicious. I have no objection to letting a bit of the afternoon pass and let them forget about me for a moment.
No offense, I don't think they're giving you a second thought, Aaron.
I wouldn't mind, though, just taking some time to let the air in this room breathe for a bit. So, why don't we just enjoy the train ride for a bit, huh?
Sure.
We could get some more food and maybe another glass of wine and talk to everybody.
I'll hand the bottle over to Duafi.
Okay.
I'm going to pull out my spell book and actually sit down for a short rest. Because I would like to use Arcane Recovery before we go talk to the Ashtons.
Okay.
All right. As you take a moment to begin a rest and get ready to speak to the rest of the people on the train, we are going to take a short break.
All right.
So we are going to take a 10-minute break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Rest.
We'll see you soon.
Don't you dare.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We hope that you have enjoyed your break. We enjoyed ours. Before we get back into the episode, just a couple of quick things. First off, thank you so very much for being here. If you are enjoying the show and you haven't already, please consider giving us a follow, giving us a like, all of those things that you can do to help promote us. Tell your friends about us. That's really helpful. If you would like to support our show monetarily, you can become a member on YouTube. You can become a subscriber on Twitch, or anyone can head on over to our Patreon and become a patron there. Patrons get some behind-the-scenes goodies, such as music playlists that the players have put together, and here coming soon, a music playlist that I have put together. You get it's so little that I'm actually able to
These moments.
Yeah.
These are the ones we look for.
But also, what is our post-show hangout that we will be doing after this. So once the episode is over, we will keep the cameras going while we pack up and talk about all of the things that happened. And you can go check those out as well. So again, thank you all so very much for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you. That being said, players, let's jump back in.
Let's do it.
Having begun to take a short rest, really taking a break from there's little to nothing that you have to do now. You are on the rails that cannot go anywhere other than its current destination, and you just get to be passengers, taking this time to relax and potentially taking this time to speak to every single person on the train. But the better part of an hour goes by as you each... What do you do over the course of this hour? Where have we meandered in this time?
I've definitely meandered to the dining car, and I found if there's a booth available, so I can look out the window.
Absolutely.
Come sit with Dorothy.
Sure. We'll say early on, as you had just started to go out and take a watch, passing up towards the half-dwarf, you again peek in their direction. Give me just a quick stealth check.
Sure. I have my one tray out here like a fool.
Like a fool. It's like I don't even know you.
Oh, I know. That is a 22.
22. What'd you get on the die?
19 on the die.
Wow. Okay.
I know. Without additional spells and things, not terribly stealthy. This is why I have spells and things.
No, I'm just it's interesting because you matched perfectly. We'll say meets it beats it, as they appear to be shoveling the food into their face. They're not being subtle with their lunch.
Okay.
But they do not see you peering in their direction.
Okay.
And you take up one of the dining areas. Looking out the window, you can see the mountains in the distance over the course of this time getting closer and closer as, again, little bits of frost are beginning to creep on the outsides of the window. You feel no change whatsoever in the temperature yourself.
Andy, do you know what's going on the window?
Dorothy.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember the whole conversation we had about snow?
Yes. Okay.
As you are staring out, where's everyone else gone to?
I'm with them.
The three of you together.
I was spending this time studying my spell book, specifically a spell that I've yet to cast in this campaign. So you'll see me kind of working the folds of the interior of my spell book in a way that's like a little bit frustrated at first, and as you see me kind of sitting and shifting and maneuvering the book in different ways, do I have it upside down? Is it supposed to be left, right, left, or is it supposed to be right, left, right? With the way that you progress through these glyphs, anybody who glances over at Aaron, whether it be somebody I'm familiar with or somebody just passing by.
Really quick to interrupt, where are you? Are you potentially doing this alone? Finn, where have you gone?
I think I would have asked if it was okay if I shared the
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I wouldn't.
So Finn, you were witness
also
to
working the spell book, but
Yeah.
kind of keeping an eye on what the process is.
I think out of the corner of your eye, you're at first not sure if it's the wine, if it's the length of the trip so far, but you begin to see two different versions of Aaron sitting in front of you, almost jumping ahead or falling behind, duplicating his movements and repeating his movements as I begin to practice and work on casting blur. And sometimes they're red shifted and sometimes they're blue shifted versions of myself, either what I've just done or what I'm about to do. And I just can't quite lock it in yet, but ultimately the pendant on my chest is beginning to pulse with this kind of subtle violet energy as I kind of work on getting the spell into my fingers for the first time.
I think I'll keep respectful quiet and definitely keep an eye on the work, but do what I can to not interrupt.
Mm-hmm.
Do what I can to journal.
Towards the end of the hour. For those of you in the cart, aren't 100% sure exactly how much time has passed as the mountains get closer and closer. The frost doesn't seem to encroach. And Duath, at one point, as you put your hand up against the window to feel, it feels the exact same as the inside.
It's just because it's really, really thick, right? I can't feel the air outside either.
Or
so.
magic.
Or magic.
Could be a lot of things, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Did it snow in Sarah's Manor? Or in the Grove?
You didn't get a lot of snow in the Grove.
Yeah.
It would occasionally snow in Saros Manor, but very infrequently.
We were talking about that, yeah.
Who's facing the head of the car towards the first class in this
I'm
carriage?
definitely facing towards the lady who is eating her lunch with gusto.
Okay.
Because if she gets up, I'm going to say hi.
With gusto.
With gusto. But,
And I'd be on the other side.
Okay.
way that is.
Yeah, about partway through this, she does stand up and turn without a word and begin walking back towards the sleeper cart area.
Does she walk past us?
She will walk past you, yes.
I'm going to go, hello, I hope you enjoyed your lunch.
She just kind of gives you a look and furrows her brows. And just keeps walking.
Okay, enjoy your time wherever you're going to.
You can hear she kind of within her teeth.
Cool. Well,
You win some, you lose some.
Oh, it doesn't really bother me.
I know.
Either way, hopefully she remembers that somebody is wishing that she's having a good time.
And you know what? That's great.
Yeah, absolutely. I just think she's kind of a fascinating looking person. Everybody here looks very different to me, but she looks like she probably has an interesting story.
Yeah.
So there you go.
she certainly has an interesting story in her teeth, but
I mean, if you think about it, we all have an interesting story in our teeth.
I'd rather not think about it.
They're bones.
But on the outside.
They're bones that we show to people sometimes.
Now, that's all I'm going to think about.
Well,
Yeah, and you know you
like, hey, do you want to see my bones?
it is weird
Yeah,
that that's the
very
thing that we
weird.
do.
It's very internal, and you are what you eat, and that's a really vital part of the eating process. So
Kind
it's
of the
very
first
There are
step.
chewing bones.
Chewing bones. That's.
Mhm.
I'm starting to wonder why I'm sitting out here and not being nerds.
Well, I think you know why.
I know
you know
why.
this
I
is
know
way
why.
more
You know why.
entertaining than them staring at the books. What I've learned of books is that they all don't have the information you actually need in them.
They make me sleepy. And frustrated.
I have a love-hate relationship with books.
Are you better at finding the ones that have information you need in them? Ah, okay.
And those are the only ones I want to look at.
The more I think about it, the more I think about how can I use this book to knock somebody out? That's my relationship with books.
A couple of them were a little bit heavy.
Has that always been your relationship with books?
Recent development.
I was going to say, this I need to know more.
No, I didn't spend much time around books, more than I needed to. And spending that much time in the library, I was like, ooh, I could probably lay flat with one hit with this book.
Yeah, there are
Not like I want to, but for example.
Yeah. There are some thick books out there.
Yeah.
I prefer the ones with helpful pictures.
There are some with helpful pictures. I imagine, it makes sense that you would want to draw things out that you are doing.
Yeah, I'm more a diagram book person.
Okay, a diagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
Duathi and Aiken, at this point, you both see coming in from the first class area, Regina Ashton.
Oh, no.
As she steps up to the serving area. You
Just Regina?
Just Regina. And you can't hear what she is saying, but she is speaking, see here. She is speaking to the steward. And a moment goes by, the steward pulls a bottle off the wall behind her, pours in more of a rock-style glass, and Regina hands her some, what you can tell from here, it appears to be a gold piece.
Ah, must be a tip.
And
the money's included.
She takes it and retakes her original seat in the now vacant space where Holden used to be.
I do think that I'll say this stage whisper. I do think that her brother is on timeout.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting. Is she older, younger? Are they twins? I don't remember.
They look like twins.
They look like twins.
They
I don't
seem
remember.
to be twins.
But she's certainly the eldest in manners.
She's the one in charge, for sure.
Well, it seems as though she's got a younger brother who maybe has some issues, and she is there to help him take care of those. It's the nicest way I can think of putting it, but I think that is also true.
I think she's there to oversee.
Yes.
Make sure the issues don't get out of hand.
And
I think they got out of hand earlier.
That would sort of be my impression too.
I will say I never had to resort to violence with any of my siblings, but I did oversee them quite a bit. I did have to break up a lot of violence between my siblings.
You have a lot of siblings.
I do.
I think there were some fights, but I would say it was more psychological violence.
Can I look over at her demeanor?
Girls are scary.
You can.
I just had brothers.
You have a bit of an obscured view from here, but you are able to see part of her face.
What is her unpleasant vibe? What level of unpleasant is she now?
Give me an insight check. And as you are staring at her, you see the steward leave the area and head through the car towards the first class area.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. She oddly enough seems less just generally pissed than she was when you first saw her. The 20. She looks upset and tired.
I understand that.
Exasperated.
Do you think now would be a good time for Finn to go talk to her?
Nope.
Finn and Aaron.
It
she
is a
sent
good
it to
time.
Did you call
them.
for more wine?
No, maybe it's midday refreshments complimentary of the conductor.
I'll do the honors. You keep working.
Sure.
I'll go open the door.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand
Mhm.
to prop my spellbook up in front of my face and go hands free.
The
I
old
thought he was just going to be blurring.
No, it's a tiny spellbook, y'all.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
this
just
is
like
It
This
is
is block in my face.
It is
Painting
teeny
of the
tiny.
guy in the bowler with the
Agreed.
apple.
Yeah.
That's
But also
100%
with the
what
world's
it is.
most distinctive coat. It's
Yeah.
the fanciest,
Yeah.
fanciest elf
Yeah.
with just this in front of his face.
A floating hand
No.
with a book.
This is less to
Yeah, it's
obscure my
invisible
identity
for
and
him.
more to like
Oh.
demonstrate that I am also of arcane talent.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll still
It's
open
still
the door
funnier.
Posturing.
Just
Yeah,
a
yeah.
crack. Just
As you open up the door, the steward is there.
Mhm.
Says, "Hi, are you I believe you were speaking with the Lady Ashton."
Oh, yes, I was. I'm also the fella that was a little rude to you earlier, I think. I'm sorry for that.
No apology needed. Lady Ashton has requested your company in the dining car.
Oh, excellent. We were interrupted. Thank you for the... now, a good time?
Yes, please.
Great. Aaron, I'll be back. And I'll step out and slide the door behind me.
All right. As the steward leads you through, the three of you see the steward with Finn behind, leading in, as she directs you to the same table, the exact same spot where you had been sitting, as she then returns back
GM, is
behind the
there
counter.
any way to leave the door to our first class cabin like cracked open enough for me to get line of sight on this?
Oh no, because this is happening
Okay,
through other
okay,
doors.
just like
Yeah.
spatially, I'm trying to mentally map.
Door.
Essentially,
Yeah.
you are in the cabin, door leading to the hallway, and then there is one antechamber.
I see. Okay.
Leading
Yeah.
into then the.
Okay.
You gotta go through the end of that corridor. And,
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
through the gap.
Okay.
As this is happening, the three of us, big eyes, looking at them, looking at each other.
I'll pointedly
Silent.
not make eye contact with
Yeah.
my companions. Slide right in and
She, Regina is sitting there, glass between her hands, looking down. As you sit down, she looks up and makes eye contact.
everything all right with...
I am sorry that we were interrupted.
no need to apologize. I'm the one who interrupted you in the first place. But is everything okay?
We do not need to speak about it.
You got it. I believe we were speaking on potential terms of employment, or at least partnership.
Employment is the best way of thinking about this. Let's see, where were we? Yes, your ability to convince people of things.
Sure.
How adept would you say you are? You'll have to remind me.
I can be convincing in my own way, but my traveling companions have other means.
Right, your companions.
And who exactly needs convincing? Just the workers to go back to work, or...
Yes. Though I suspect that there are perhaps a few who have the ears of all of them, one in particular. Before any more of this is said, is this something that you would be interested in?
It would.
How quickly is this something that you could do?
Well, let's just say my travel plans are open-ended, and if something needs done in a hurry, if it would benefit the order or the people, I could prioritize.
Good. I am willing to pay for expedition, so to speak.
Sure.
The bulk of it is I need my workers back at work.
Yeah, I gathered that. What I need to be convincing is going to be a clearer understanding of the reason why they stopped work in the first place.
And I think that the best solution to this would be within the same person I think needs to be convinced to get them back to work. Her name is Matilda Underfoot.
Does that name ring a bell?
That's
Nothing. Well,
Did we talk about
Yeah, we
it?
talked about her.
We did.
Yeah, after we reconvened.
so
With the
Yeah.
picked up from the miners.
Yes.
Also known as Tilly.
it was
Tilly.
mentioned of the miners. No recollection for you of any. That there's nothing beyond that conversation. This is not a name that has come up for you before.
Right, and I've just heard it secondhand, so. And she resides in Cottrell.
She does. She works for the mines. She works for me. She is the head of security and safety for the miners.
Okay.
And she has put up quite a fuss.
I assume that's because she's concerned for their security and
It's
safety?
because she's doing her job, yes. I just need her to maybe understand that her job is done and that the work needs to keep going. What's happened has happened, and there's nothing to be done of it. And I need you to convince her of that.
And you're not going to tell me what happened?
Give me a persuasion check.
Beep.
Yep.
Also,
buddy.
are we close enough? Can we hear any of this?
I assume this woman talks at a whisper.
Yeah, she's probably being really
Can I get,
discreet.
I'll get, for anyone who wants to try and overhear perception
Oh, I
checks, I
so
will
do.
say,
Okay.
this is going to be tough.
Yeah, I get it, but it's worth a try.
Come on, song bearer.
That's a 21 for me.
Nope. I mean, it's a 13, but no.
It's a 22.
That's a 19.
Okay.
Look at me with your elven ears.
I've got real good perception.
Andy, straining your ears, you are
Okay.
able to pick this up. Duathi, you've got it. So the two of you are able to hear this.
Just remember, you've got a mental link to me if you ever need that. That's still going on.
Yeah, 21
And
on that persuasion.
Finn, Regina looks at you and gives what might be considered for her a smile.
Nice.
I am not going to mince words. Mining can be a very dangerous profession. We compensate appropriately for that.
Sure.
But when a new shaft opens, that is one of the most dangerous times, and a few of our workers have not simply been injured, but should a shaft collapse, should the ground beneath the worker's foot give way, it's just, you don't always know how injured a worker is because they're gone.
Souls lost to the depths.
Exactly. This hasn't happened in a very long time because we haven't had a new shaft open. I think the workers have forgotten just how dangerous the work is and exactly why they are being paid.
This new shaft, it's collapsed? Or
It's fine. We've reinforced where it needs to be reinforced. I've been assured that construction has been adequate.
yet your head of security and safety is still concerned?
She will not stop looking.
For those lost souls.
Exactly.
I see.
And I need her to focus on the people who are there.
That does seem reasonable. Is there anything that would lead her to believe they're still alive versus crushed?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know her mind. Listen, if you get the job done, I'll pay you 750 gold. You get the job done in 2 days, I'll double it.
Well, that is, sure an enticing offer. I know you just said you don't know her mind, but you must have a inkling of her impression of you. If I were to take this on, should I come at it as your associate, or...
You can come at this however you would like to come at this.
Right.
I just need it done.
What is her opinion of you?
Again, I pay her. I pay her well. At least, my managers pay her.
Sure. Well, I'll do what I can to get it done.
Good. I'm sorry to say I do not do payment up front. My father taught me better than that.
My father taught me better than to ask.
Good. I think that's everything that I had.
When the task is accomplished, where will I find you?
When the task is accomplished, I'll come to you. If you're with Tilly.
And
God, as she takes a sip of her drink.
And Miss Tilly,
Matilda, please.
Matilda, whereabouts does she reside?
Oh, somewhere in the city. She'll be at the mines.
Okay. I'm sure I can find that.
I think we're done here. Thank you.
Thank you, Lady Ashton. And I'll hold out my hand.
She just looks up at you.
We'll consider that deferred as well.
That's good.
I'll get up, a quick glance back to my allies, and then turn back to the cabin. I'll turn right before I step out. I'll turn back to her. I'll see you in North Cottrell. Hopefully in a matter of days. Step out. Then rush into our cabin. Well, I think we've got a job.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
Well, pending results.
What are we tasked with?
Getting the miners back to work.
In what means?
Whatever necessary, it seems. We have a place to start. Matilda. I think that's the same person that the others mentioned. Did that ring any bell? Tilly.
Just...
I forget if you were part of the minor
I think-
No?
No, I was
Okay.
not.
I think
but
it was part of the overheard conversation.
There was an overheard
With them.
conversation, and then when we talked
And
to the
then when we
miners,
They mentioned
all of
talked
that's
about it.
hearsay still for,
For
me,
both
for
of
both
us.
of us.
Yeah.
Well, so she's a safety inspector, a liaison between the
She
laborers
seems
and
to have convinced the miners it's no longer safe. She seems bent on finding the bodies or the living remains of some miners that went missing. She seems to think it's unsafe to go back to work, and it seems like the Ashtons don't have enough money to convince them otherwise. There may be a way for us to investigate the mines, find out for her, and not twist any arms.
I know we've ventured into. Oh my goodness.
If we can get this done in 2 days, we will not only be back on our road to Lockheed, we'll be 1,500 gold richer. Right, that was about my reaction.
It's a lot of fucking diamonds.
We were just speaking of ill-prepared plans, Finn. We do not know the thing about delving into established mines. Is there any inkling that there would be some willing to aid us in this excavation or this retrieval? I mean, sending 6 unskilled individuals into subterranean caverns seems a fool's errand. How does she expect us to make any more progress than what Tilly has done?
Oh, well, currently the ask is to send 1 and some undisclosed +1s to go talk to Tilly, presumably at the entrance of the mines and not in the depths, and we can go from there.
What are the miners' terms besides safety? Is there anything that they could be
Don't know.
asking for on top of?
The onus is on us, I think, to investigate.
Their demands are find Doran, fuck you.
Fuck me?
Fuck me, fuck you!
I'm not sure if comrades picked up on the conversation, but can you still let Dwarthy know?
Dwarthy, Finn's under the impression you may have overheard something. Can you relay to me what was said between him and Regina?
Sure, yeah, I was absolutely listening to the whole conversation. So he and Regina were talking, and Regina was like, "Oh my gosh, the miners, they're not going back in." And I'm really grumpy about it. And they've got this lady that I have other people pay her because I am not good enough to bring the money to my people myself, so other people pay her because I live in a different city. And I need everyone to get back to work, and she needs to be that her job is done, and she needs to do a different job now, which is to tell everyone that it's safe now, which it doesn't sound like it is particularly, but there you go. That's definitely what I overheard.
New patron perk. Dwarthy recaps episodes.
We just see Dwarthy thinking, but going,
yeah.
Yeah, my
Pretty
eyebrows
much, yeah.
raise when this hey, come back to the cabin. It takes way longer than I expected.
I can't comprehend languages the way you can, Finn. Dwarthy, can you please return here and we can discuss this all in person?
Oh, sure, yeah, absolutely. I'd be more than happy to do that. I'll be right back, everybody, okay? They have a question back there, so I'm going to be right back, okay? Let me know if you see snow, and then I'm going to go back to the cabin. Hello.
I'll shut the door with my mage hand.
Where are the others?
Lincoln and I are just staring at each other.
I'm trying to get everybody back. Ollie oxen free.
Well, you can't talk in our heads, so we have no idea what's happening.
It's just us now.
I'm just gonna get up and I'm gonna walk
Aaron,
past
that
into the dining hall and
That
be like,
was not
like
specified
I'm just gonna be
to
like
me.
at the end, just be like, come on.
I don't
could
know.
have just
My
said
passive
bring everybody.
perception-
You could have just said bring everybody. Instead, you just said, "Can you come back here?"
Collective
That's
a collective you.
That's really hard in this language. That there's not like a multiplicative you, like a plural you. We really need to get a plural you in common. It's really very hard for me. Okay.
Well, maybe we can buy it with
Also, like no sense of like subtlety, just like gesturing, just like right here. Come on.
Okay.
Sorry, just the reaction. That
We're
just got
being
me really
beckoned.
We're being summoned.
I'll get up before I'm going to take my sweet ass time.
Yeah.
Not beckon.
Yeah.
And I'm just
my
going to lean
fault.
over to Lady Ashton on the way in and just say, I noticed that your brother was fairly injured.
You can stop.
Well,
As she looks up at you.
if he needs any help, I can help. Bye. I walk a little bit faster.
Give me a persuasion check.
Shite, I'm not.
15.
I don't trust any
Nah,
of these.
important this shit.
Okay.
15.
Is that just a straight roll? And
Yep.
then plus, okay, so
Then you
18.
yeah.
Yeah.
weasel my way.
I
into
like
this.
those odds better
Yeah.
than my dice that are like,
Oh, my persuasive friends.
Not me.
I haven't tried.
I did push on a sore subject.
You did it on purpose.
As you all reconvene,
He wrote so many notes.
Oh,
What
boy.
just happened?
Yes, we're being beckoned.
That's my fault. Apparently, you in common is not. It can be plural or it can be
He just asked you to come
singular.
back, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I
just ask for
misunderstood.
everyone next time.
Yeah, I think clear language is
What's
always
up?
helpful.
Well, we're under a bit of a proposition here. Finn, you have the floor.
Well, if we do the job successfully, we'll be able to afford all the materials for the cloak and the diamond, and then some.
So
Great.
did she ask you to get the miners back to work?
She did.
Okay, great.
She gave me a place to start.
Okay.
Matilda.
Yeah, Tilly.
Sorry, what's the last name?
Underfoot.
Underfoot.
Yeah, that's our friends that we
Such a
made here at the
terrible last
train.
name for an
They
underling.
said that's their boss. Basically,
boss.
or well,
Their boss.
Their boss.
She's the head of security and safety. And,
Okay.
she's under the impression
Sounds
the
like a
mines
boss.
are not safe.
Well,
Well-
people are disappearing,
Aligns with
so
them.
they're unsafe.
Right.
Well,
She
and
thinks those people might still be alive, or is hell-bent on
it
finding their corpses.
seems like that's what the miners were saying too. Is that there's no proof that they are or aren't alive, and that without knowing what it is that is hurting people or causing them to go missing, they're reluctant to continue, and that they want some closure for their friends, which I suppose makes sense.
Absolutely.
I bet that if we asked our friends very nicely, they could introduce us to Matilda, and maybe she could show us where these people are disappearing, and we can again either prove that it's safe or find out why they're disappearing.
I think that might be a much better tack to take than coming under the guise of working for the Ashtons.
Precisely. If we approach Matilda as liaisons on behalf of the Ashtons, we might be met with some incredible resistance.
I mean,
But if
that's
we
fair.
are concerned travelers helping to help these miners locate
Our
their
new friends.
Yeah. And I mean, here's the other thing. To a degree, I don't think we need to tell them to the degree we're working with the Ashtons, but I don't think that they would be upset if we told them, like, hey, they really want you to get back to work, and they are trying to find ways to apply pressure, and we sort of want to mitigate that. And I think that makes us even look friendlier.
Well,
To do the right thing.
Yeah,
I will trust the three of you.
that's sort of my thought on it.
Oh,
But we can
I
sort
don't
of play
think
it by
they
ear.
like me.
Oh,
It was kind of a just us conversation at
Yeah.
the end there.
Yeah.
got it.
But
I wasn't there. I definitely mean mugged quite a few of them.
Oh yeah.
To be fair,
okay.
Axwick deserved it.
He
Still
did.
kind of does, but he has a heart of.
Yeah, I just,
He means
you know,
something.
it might be fine later. I just don't know if this conversation is the right one.
He seems to be wanting to come across mean because he wants everyone to think that he's very tough, and also because he's really angry and doesn't have anywhere for that
get
anger
it.
to go.
He just was also very annoying.
He was.
At the end of the day, he does care a lot about his friends, though.
He really does.
He's been helping the other two survive while they've been out of work.
And
That's nice.
they'll believe your concern.
I think it's real.
It's fair.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing to believe that isn't there.
Well,
I think
it's the 5 strangers putting their lives on the lines to help.
Well,
I think it's
Right.
I think it'll be okay. I mean, especially again if we also do tell them the Ashtons are sort of poking around and trying to get people to get this figured out, and we tell them, hey, this is a thing they approached us about, and if there's a way that we can get this resolved where you can go back to work and be
And
making
feel
money and
safe,
feel
yeah.
safe, then that's better for everyone, and
Yeah.
that we have their best interests in heart, because we do.
We
I
need to
think that'd be
understand
okay.
the demands of the workers. We need to understand the conditions and the circumstances with which these unfortunate accidents understood or
I mean,
It sounds like
developed.
the one demand was find Doran.
Lauren. It sounds like these people are just vanishing.
But was that in the middle of the night? Was that at the beginning of
We
a
don't-
shift? Was there?
That's
don't
fair.
know
We
fully.
don't know.
Precisely. These are the types
Yeah.
of things that we need to be thinking about in order to answer these people's problems. The Ashtons want this situation handled on their behalf, under their terms. The
Sure.
workers want this handled under
It's
their
the
terms.
same terms.
I think as long as the mine gets back to work, they'll be okay.
Everybody wins.
Everybody
Yes.
wins.
Not a coercion.
And I think that
It's better if it's not coercion.
considering
Yeah.
some of the magical abilities that all of us have to be able to find things, to be able to get answers quickly, and I sort of tap my bag of bones.
And I can look for things that they wore or carried if it's specific.
A lot
There's
of us can do that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different ways that we could, especially if they give us some guidance on when they disappeared and where, we could probably. I mean, it's going to be dangerous. Obviously, there's people disappearing, but I think that we're probably capable enough. I've never been underground before, so I think that
We've been in the one cave, so we're
Yeah.
already
We
experts.
do know about dangerous
I've been
caves.
that kind of underground, but from what you are all describing, this is an entirely different kind of underground.
I mean, I'm in the same boat as you on this one.
Why are we always going into dark, damp places?
I mean,
Gold.
we also went up high on an airy bridge that blew up. So it's not
It's
always.
true. The bridge was a lot scarier than the cave for me.
Honestly, true.
Yeah.
I'm used to, things crawling around and trying
Okay.
to eat me. I'm not really used to things exploding.
So we do this, and I'm not coercing anybody
No,
that doesn't want to do anything.
don't think we have to.
But I do want to help.
And if Matilda wants to keep looking, maybe she'll accompany us.
Yeah.
Show us the way.
And I could be wrong, but I was sort of snooping on your conversation.
Dwarf.
I was
Um,
too.
It was good
Yeah.
snooping.
Look.
It's look, I don't necessarily think she is trying to look out for her workers or things like that, but I also don't think she means them ill. I could be wrong, but it seems to me as though she does genuinely sort of seem to think that this danger is past. It might be wishful thinking, but
Well,
Yeah.
it also seems, seems that they also haven't had luck finding other workers. Otherwise, they would have replaced them already.
yeah.
So she needs them as much as they need her.
Mm-hmm.
In this moment, unfortunately, it seems that way.
They have the leverage then.
Yeah, exactly.
way.
So that way we can help. And it is going to be solved on her terms. Just sort of differently than she's imagining, because I don't think she can imagine a world where these people are right and the danger is still going
Compromise?
on. Yeah, also that. She's having a bad day. Again, I don't like this woman very much at
No.
all, but I do.
She's having the day she deserves.
Yeah.
I get the impression
little.
most of her days are bad.
It's sort of hard being there to be helpful for people who aren't doing well. And again, I don't like her. I want to make this very, very clear. I just it's sort of hard doing that, and so I do feel kind of bad that she's having to do that, even if she is an unpleasant person who should be doing better by her workers. So
Well, either way, she did confirm it's a new shaft, which is a rare occasion. Didn't specify where or how these people disappeared, other than
Yeah.
in the new shaft. She did suggest the shaft has been reinforced and it is safe, but Chief Safety Officer says otherwise. So,
well, it seems
have to
to me
see for
they don't
ourselves.
think that they're disappearing because the mine is doing collapsy thingies or whatever.
Maybe we could ask the others and see if they would take us to Matilda.
Yeah.
And then maybe they'd even, at least a couple of them, accompany us down. They know the lay of the land better than we would.
At least I bet we can't get them to go right where people disappeared,
No,
but
but-
probably close.
Yeah, they can point
So-
out rather than us.
If they can get us close to where these things started, then we can take the rest from there.
yeah.
And I'm sure
Sounds
they'll
good.
give us the information that we need to find the right people.
At least it'll
It's
get
a
us
warm
in.
intro.
And again, I know that this might feel like it's a little bit of a distraction, but one, sounds like she's going to pay us an awful lot of money. And two, I really do think that what Aiken was saying about the people disappearing and how people are disappearing, it's worth looking into, even if it's just sort of a weird coincidence.
Yeah. If we can do it in less than 2 days, it's double pay.
I think we could do
Otherwise,
it in
it's
less than 2 days.
750 gold, which is still a lot.
Well, because people, how long do people stay in the mines to do working? Do they like sleep down there, or do
Potentially days on
Andy,
end.
do you know? I wouldn't.
Depends on how deep the mines run.
Yeah.
From the enterprise that the Ashlands has formed, these mines could be incredibly deep.
I'd be old enough to know the standard, like the kind of general approach to like mining culture, right?
Old enough, yes.
Proximity.
Give me a history check.
Yeah.
I guess, can I as
Yes.
well?
I will say, Andy, you can do this one at advantage.
Okay.
Do it. It's 13.
13. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
snap.
that's a natural 20
Yo!
for 26.
And a 13 over here.
13.
So listen to Andy over there.
Well, because Aaron, you
days
are
on.
familiar with Nerth Cadril as the mining city, and you are familiar with mining as a concept, but you've never been studied, practiced. But you do know generally, like a layman's perspective of how the mines could potentially work.
Right.
Andy, you've been in the mines of Orreach. You are very much understand, and though you haven't spent a lot of time in Nerth Cadril, you know that Orish's mines were based on them, and you've heard the stories of the people who did work in the mines. And Nerth Cadril wasn't just the mining city, it was a city built within the first mine and expanded from there. And that though the major city is within what is commonly referred to as the main shaft, it is a network of tunnels that lead into the intricate workings of the city. But then the mines themselves can span in many directions. The mines that are allowed tend to be a place that workers go in and workers come out. The mines of the past were so far in that the deep mines were settlements of their own, but those were shut down during the Age of Enclosure.
Oh my god, that's so cool. Holy crap. Can I dig for one
The
of
four of us
those?
are just
Yeah, where's Khazad-dûm? Like, there's there was a book in my childhood like this where there was a mining, like a city under the ground. Oh my god.
Yeah, I explain all of that.
That is so cool. Can we get into those cities that are under the ground?
I think we might accidentally go to one of those cities.
It's an entire industry that's built generations of wealth for the people who are holding the papers that own the mines. So I imagine that their infrastructure is incredibly well developed. The questions will come with what about this particular shaft was so treacherous.
I did get distracted from the question that I had because that was just so cool. But I suppose that does answer that. Getting it done in 2 days, if they go in and come back out, then it's probably not wildly deep. It's probably not 2 days deep into the mountains. So,
Good point.
Yeah.
Or she thinks very highly of us. And I kind of doubt that part.
No.
I think she might be a little bit desperate.
Out of
She's
options, yeah.
asking basically strangers on a train to go help her mine open.
She, because you all were saying she doesn't live here. She lives in Sheriff's Manor, right?
Lady
then
Ashton.
Mm-hmm.
Presumably, yeah.
Well, then, how often? I mean, talking to the workers and talking about how often they see her and things like that sounds like. How much does she actually know about how her mines work?
Probably whatever
not much.
Matilda tells her.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
she's having a very bad day, capital V, and then and this is not going well for her, and so.
Well, and if she's willing to shell out that kind of cash, and Tilly wouldn't take it,
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't get the impression Tilly is looking for money. She's looking for people.
Yeah.
So,
closure or her friends.
I don't want to, bring down the mood or anything, but I don't know if any of you have ever lost someone when you couldn't see them afterwards.
Yeah.
Know all too well.
Me too. And it's you don't really stop thinking about that. So I can understand why they're concerned about that and why they want to have answers.
Yeah.
At which point, all of you feel the lights of the room begin to glow softly brighter.
Oh my gosh, that's so neat.
As you look about, you can see in contrast the window to the outside when the rainbow colors of the rail are not skittering across. It is not dark, but it is the beginning of twilight. And as you look outside, you can see that the Conderflow connects to the opening of a massive lake.
Right. We gotta go talk to those people.
You can see a densely wooded area around either side of the lake and the entrance to the lake. And about this time, you see lights beginning to flicker as lights of a city at the edge of the lake and the river mouth.
That's Lockheed.
And as you look out even more, you can see lights on the lake. A light. And from here, it's difficult to make out. Can I get perceptions from anyone interested?
Yeah.
I don't trust any of these right now.
Okay. All right.
Done very well tonight. I rolled a nat 1 right before we started.
Get that
And
shit out.
I rolled one nat 1 on Barney convincing things.
17.
26.
That's another nat 20 for 22.
Woo!
That's an 18.
23.
As you all see what appears to be a very long paddle boat that is very slowly making its way towards Lockheed. And the lights that are illuminating it seem to be a combination of both utility and decorative party boat.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, how do we get onto one of those?
If you squint, you can almost see Barney on that.
Oh my God, he'd love that too.
You said it's on the Conderflow going into the lake?
It's on the lake heading towards Lockheed.
Lockheed.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be the luxury
It's like a
transport.
ferry,
from-
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to get onto that.
Oh my gosh.
Well, we might still be able to.
I know we are here to do, big dangerous things and try and, save all the cities and make sure that some really awful people don't do awful things. But is it so much to ask that we can't do all of that and also ride on a pretty boat?
I think there's still something enjoyable about seeing new places, trying new things, no matter how scary they are.
As the lights slowly begin to glow with Finn's words, as you know you are heading closer and closer to Nerth Cottrell. That is where we are going to end today's episode.
6 more hours.
Gotta talk to those elves.
I know.
Got to.
Thank you all so very much for joining us. We will be back again next time to very likely get to a new city.
Man.
And we'll see what shenanigans you get up in the these last few
Shenanigans.
hours of the rail ride.
We thought this would be like a 1-session train ride.
No.
It's been 3 hours.
So
We're
many
taking
things.
literally the exact train ride amount.
In real time.
Yeah.
it's happening.
Yeah.
No,
We were
it's
joking
so
about
worth
that.
it.
It's so worth it.
worth
Oh,
it. There's
yeah.
so many,
So
so much
much-
information.
Yeah.
on this damn
You love
train.
it. We love it.
Info together.
Yeah.
With this newfound knowledge of a potential party boat
Party boat.
Party.
and some deep lore dropped on the city of Nereth Codral in its first descriptor.
Deep ass lore.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
But it's all going to have to wait until next time. So we're going to head on over to that post-show hangout. Thank you all again so very much for being here. We hope that you enjoyed the show. We'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.
Bye.